All right, welcome back to the shop. You can see that Steve is gone, so now we get a little more room for activities, which is nice. We're gonna finish up on this little leather sheath that we started the other day, right before Christmas. Christmas, yeah, whatever. It's a new year. It's a new me. Well, we're gonna use this plastic one that I've been using to figure out where the belt loops are gonna go, and I'm gonna dive right into it. We're gonna figure out where the belt loops go, cut it out, sand it, and then finish staining it, and it'll be done. So let's dive into it. Cool. Alright, so I just did a rough little shape there. Now I'm going to punch out belt loops. This is a piece of fuel line that I sanded down on my sander there. We're just going to make some holes with it. They're not going to be very pretty, but they're going to work. Alright, now we got those holes punched. We're going to cut the belt loops. Boom, belt loops. All right, now we're gonna cut out the rough shape, and I'm gonna finish the edges on my sander. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to do it, but this is how I do it. So here we go. All right, we can see that the rough shape is there pretty good. I probably could have put my butt loops in there a little straighter, but who cares? I made it. It's mine. You make your own. Make your own as straight as you want. I don't care. I'll make mine crooked. You make yours straight. But now we're going to finish on the sander. And we're going to finish these edges up here. And we're going to make it look real good. So let's do it. Alright, so I chunked that out on my sander, and it's, you know, I could probably have a better shape right there or whatever, but this thing's gonna work. And then now I'm just gonna finish sand it. And this is just cleaning up the edges. Trying to get as much rough stuff off as we can. And this video necessarily isn't to show you how to make a perfect sheath. It's just to show you that you can make leather. You can do it. You don't need all the tools. You don't need all the fancy. You don't even need the fancy sander that I got. You just need a little leather, maybe a little kit or something to get you started. But you don't need much to make, a cool piece of leather. And like back in the day when people were making stuff like for utilitarian purposes, they didn't really care what it looked like so much. Like it didn't have to be perfect and all pretty. It just had to work. And so maybe start. That's what I do. I do a project and it's like, can I make it work? And if I can make it work, then I'll go on to something else. But this is just look at that. We could call it finished right there. But we're gonna go take it inside. We're gonna put some dye on the edges here, and then we're gonna put a finish coat on this, and then I'm gonna start using it when I go fishing. All right, last couple steps we got to do. We're just gonna throw some dye around the edges here and in the inside there, just to finish it up, and then we'll put a top coat on it. All right, we got that there. We're just gonna let that dry, and then we're gonna come back and put this tan coat on. Will seal the dye. So this will be the last step, and then we'll have a functional thing that we can actually use. So we'll be back in a minute. All right, we've got the dye is dry. Last step to do is put tan coat. This is just like a sealer. I think it's acrylic-y, you know, something top coaty, top tan coat, top coat. Yeah, either way, it's the final coat we're putting it on. And I'm just gonna use a brush. That's what I did on the last one. And I'm just gonna liberally apply this and let it soak in. And the whole reason I'm doing this little series is just to get people motivated to make something. Thanks, Jaffe. There we go. So what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted is I'm not making this thing to show you how good I am at leather work or how perfect I can make something. I wanted to show you that, like, if you want to make something, you can make something. Like, just figure out what tools you need, how you can do it, what's the minimum cost of entry to like get into it, and start making stuff. That's what my YouTube channel is all about. I normally make stuff as an artist, as a photographer, as a carpenter's apprentice. I've had a bunch of jobs and stuff where I've made stuff, and it's just part of what I like to do. I got a Jeep that I'm making right now, trying to make into a cool Jeep. I got a lot of other projects I'm working on, you know, and anybody can do it. You just got to get out there and start making mistakes. I heard one of my YouTube guys that I watch, Chad's Fab, the dude is amazing, fabricator, car electrician, but he said start a tuition pile. And a tuition pile is where you have a bunch of mistakes that you just pile up, and that's where you learn. You learn by making mistakes, by doing it, you know, and at the end of the day, you just grab some material, figure out how to work it, and start working it. And you'll make something cool, and then you have something. You know, like I was able to give away a Christmas gift. And I'm going on a rant here, but there we go. That's nice and done while I was ranting. We pretty much finished that. This is going to dry nice and smooth. It's going to soak in there. But the moral of these videos right here with this leather making stuff, go out and make something. It'll be fun. I guarantee it. It'll make you feel better. And I don't know. Just go make something. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Leave a comment on what projects you want to see us do. And go out and make something. And that's all I'm going to say. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.